I'm also a professor in the biology and environmental science and policy programs. And I want to welcome you to a Prep Talk session where we're going to introduce some of the approaches that we use to work with students that have multiple interests, diverse talents, and are having a tough time maybe choosing a particular academic path at Drake University. I want to introduce a couple of colleagues that I have here to interact with you as well. First, Jenny Tran Johnson, who you can see on the video screen behind me. She's the Assistant Dean at the College of Arts and Sciences, and she is responsible for the leadership role in our open enroll advising program. And then I also want to take an opportunity to introduce, just tip the camera that way, introduce Megan Stevens. She's a current student at Drake University who came in to the College of Arts and Sciences as an undeclared open enroll student, and she is fast on the pathway towards making some decisions about what her major might ultimately be. If at any point any of you all have questions, feel free to orient yourself to the text box that appears in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. I'm just going to give just a little bit of an introduction and then turn it over to Jenny. I'll be responding to any of the questions that you all type into the text box in the lower left. In addition to answering questions about the College of Arts and Sciences, I can talk about our general education curriculum. I can speak towards our philosophy towards advising. I can talk about some of the mechanics associated with how one, negotiates themselves through the university. And additionally, I would be happy to meet with either one of you or talk to you, follow up further by phone if you have any additional questions. And I'll type my contact information into this chat box here in just a second. Are there any questions thus far? And there'll be a lag time while they type or not. Okay, so not having a formal sense for what your major should be is one of the most common situations we experience here in the College of Arts and Sciences for all of the students that come to Drake University. As a matter of fact, the single largest group of students that I work with as Associate Dean every year are those students that choose to come to Drake University, become members of our community in the College of Arts and Sciences, and don't formally declare a major at all. That is an entirely normal process, and as a matter of fact, you'll find that a significant fraction of your peers, should you choose to come to Drake University, also will be torn between 1 or 2, 3 different areas of study, or perhaps they're wide open considering majors that might range anywhere from politics or international relations to a major in the College of Business and Public Administration. It is completely normal to not have formalized exactly what your course of study is. The vast majority of the majors that exist in the College of Arts and Sciences are only 60 credits in terms of the number of requirements present within them. It takes 124 credits to graduate Drake University with a bachelor's degree. That means that only 50% of the credits that you typically take at Drake within the college actually will count towards your major anyway. So you have a lot of flexibility in that first semester. You have a lot of flexibility in the first year to pursue a diversity of interests, get to know a number of your faculty members, participate in a variety of co-curricular activities that will help you really, quote, find yourself and choose the path that feels right for you within the college. As part of that choosing your path within the college, we have designed within the Office of the Associate Dean a program that specifically addresses the unique advising needs of our open enroll students. And I'm going to turn it over to Jenny, who's going to talk a little bit about what that program looks like and how you, Alexis, and you, Zachary, will interact with us over the course of your next 4 years.
All right. Well, our program is intended to help you, as our tagline says, explore, discover, and decide. The Open Enrolled program is really here to help you discover your goals and your career path through our guidance, through the office and programming that we provide, as well as getting to know the other Open Enrolled students who are also uncertain about what major they'd like to pursue, as well, and additionally, access to specialized programming and opportunities. And I'll run through some of those opportunities here in a few moments. The main purpose of the open enrolled major is to provide you an opportunity to explore the wide variety of majors and minors here at Drake. We have over 70 programs of study for you to get to know and choose from. We also want you to discover your strengths, skills, values, interests, and abilities. We know it's very important for you to not only find a major that's going to enhance where you want to go after graduation, but also strengthen who you are while you're here. And the last big piece is that being an open enrolled major still allows you to stay on track for a 4-year graduation date by allowing you to focus on our general education requirements before you declare that major or minor. One thing to know is that we do have many options for open enrollment, whether it's through the College of Business and Public Administration, School of Journalism and Mass Communications, or with us here in the College of Arts and Sciences. As Keith mentioned, you are required to have 124 credits to graduate with a degree from Drake. When we look at the different options that are available, about 1/3 to half of your credits will come from your major requirements, which leaves a good majority of credits for you to explore and get to know what you're interested in. One way that you can do that is through our general education requirements, which we call the Drake curriculum. Our Drake curriculum is broken down into 3 parts: a first-year seminar course that all first-year students will take in the fall semester here at Drake, and then the second component is our areas of inquiry, or the general education portion of the curriculum, and then it all culminates in a senior capstone experience. The first-year seminar is a great opportunity for open enrolled students to just get to know what is available at Drake. These courses are topical in nature, so you could take a course that's offered through the sciences, through the humanities, through business, through education, through journalism. It really has no limit on what type of course you enroll in. The general topics will introduce you to critical thinking, writing, and reading here at Drake, so it's really an introductory course to help you build up those college level skills. But the main focus is really joining the Drake community, having an opportunity to participate in a wide variety of events, getting you acclimated to the community, specifically during our welcome weekend activities, and you'll also live in the residence halls with the individuals in your first year seminar. The next portion is our areas of inquiry, or AOIs, as we call them here at Drake, and these are 10 different areas that you are required to fulfill during your time here at Drake, regardless of what major you choose to pursue. So what we will focus on in the first semester, first year, or even through your second year, as you choose or try to decide on which major you would like to pursue, we will have you take courses to fulfill these different areas of inquiry. The beautiful thing about our AOI system is that the courses offered to fulfill these requirements are offered through a wide variety of disciplines here at Drake. So we can explore different majors while also fulfilling the requirements for the AOI requirements. And then these courses could also potentially be used to count towards your major. So there's room to double dip, as we say, and keep you again on track for that 4-year graduation date. I mentioned earlier that we have some specific programming that we've put into place for open enrolled students. The first and foremost that I think is most important is you will be advised by either myself, Keith Somerville, or our colleague Mary Beth Holtai, and we are here to truly help you navigate through all of the different channels that are available at Drake, helping you get to meet professors, faculty, and students in the different majors that you're interested in pursuing. We will also help craft your schedule, trying to be as intentional as possible, again, to help reinforce that for your graduation date. One of the programs that we offer in the fall semester is an academic fair, and this is a great opportunity to hear from all of the different majors and minors available at Drake in one setting. So you'll be able to go around, talk to faculty and students that are representing those different programs, and get a lot of information up front. That fair usually happens late September, so it gives you plenty of time to get adjusted to Drake, but then start that exploration process early on. And then we can help you follow up for more detailed information once you narrow down some areas you'd like to explore further. Another really great event that we offered this year was an alumni speed networking event. This event was an opportunity for us to bring in graduates from our different programs to talk to current students here at Drake. And so students were able to hear about what career pathways these alumni took, what majors they pursued while they were here, and how those majors are connected to their career interests now. We also offer a wide variety of career and major exploration workshops, trying again to provide you the opportunity to learn more about yourself and connect your interests with majors or careers that you could possibly pursue. In the spring semester, we offer a career fair where students can go around and see the different types of jobs that are recruiting from students here at Drake. We also have a J-term fair, which can talk about programming that you could take part in your sophomore year. With traveling abroad, as well as just specializing in different areas of study. We also offer a peer mentor, an older student who has been a part of the open enrolled program, who can provide just real life guidance on how he or she navigated through the world of being an open enrolled student and how they eventually decided on the major that they're choosing to pursue. And then we also wanted to provide opportunities for socializing, making sure that students who are open enrolled have the opportunity to mix and mingle with one another so that you know there's a wide variety of support system available for you at Drake as you kind of navigate the waters and select the major that you're interested in pursuing. A couple great things to know: Drake offers a wide variety of resources to help you narrow down what pathway is best for you. We have a variety of career resources, free career assessments. We offer interview preparation, resume and cover letter review. There's a wide variety of study abroad opportunities that you would be more than welcome to pursue, as well as a lot of different ways to get involved in clubs and organizations that can further help you develop your areas of interest and narrow down what would be the best pathway for you. Another great advantage is Des Moines. We're at industry headquarters for lots of different industries, politics, insurance, publishing, healthcare. So there are a lot of opportunities for students to get out and do job shadowings with professionals in areas you might be interested in. And as you move along through your Drake curriculum, opportunities for internships and potential future career opportunities here in Des Moines as well. So lots of different ways that we can work with you to help you narrow down areas of interest that you might like to pursue. A couple tips before we turn it over and let you ask some questions and we can hear from Megan. Be open and flexible as an open student. It is virtually impossible to delay graduation because of a first semester class or classes in your first year. We typically do see the majority of our students declaring a major at the end of their first year, but you have through your sophomore year to really narrow down what you'd like to focus on and still maintain that four-year graduation rate. The second piece is just be responsible for your education. If you have questions, let us know. Let us help connect you to the various resources that are available to help you in making this decision. If you need help, again, ask. Problems can be solved if we know about them and can help get you connected with the appropriate resources. And just know that there's a wide variety of mechanisms available to help you here during your time at Drake. With that, I'm going to turn it over to Megan so she can share her experience as an open enrolled student.
Hi, I've had actually a really good experience open enrolled. I think one of my favorite parts about it is that I've been able to take a really large variety of classes, and every single teacher, when you tell them you're open enrolled, they immediately start talking to you about the benefits and different parts of their, like, whatever class you're in, whatever major they're a part of, they immediately want you to be with them. So they're always really excited and they're really happy to talk to you about all the different advantages of different majors. Also, all the different opportunities that they've given us to, like, the different academic fairs have been very helpful because you get to see every different thing that you can look at and, like, what you would possibly want to do, because I have always been very unsure and kind of not knowing where I wanted to go later. But just being able to talk to students and teachers about what their favorite parts about it are has been really helpful. The College of Arts and Sciences has been really helpful in making sure we have those opportunities. Yeah, so do you want me to answer some questions? Or?
I'll get to the two questions.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, so I've had a really good time in the open major, and I've been able to talk to a lot of different professors about what I would like to do eventually, and I think I'm coming to more of a conclusion after talking to various people and taking a large variety of classes. So I think it's been one of my best decisions to go in open and undecided, because it has given me the opportunity to explore a lot more and be more confident in my decision when I do make it.
All right, let me speak to Zach's question first, real quick. Zachary, we have two different majors in the English program. One is a Bachelor of Arts degree in English, and the other is a Bachelor of Arts degree in Writing. They differ primarily in the degree to which the curriculum emphasizes genre type approaches to student learning. So in the writing major, you'll have to take classes in drama and poetry and nonfiction, short story. You end up doing a couple of different writing seminars, and you'll have an opportunity to serve on the editorial board of Periphery, which is our Drake University publication outlet that features undergraduate writing, both fiction, nonfiction, and poetry. The English major has 15 total faculty. All of them are tenured or tenure track, and there are about 190 English majors across campus right now. Not all of them are primarily English majors. Some of them are majoring in one thing and then double majoring in English, but it's a big, vibrant program that offers a lot of different opportunities to learn, not just about different genres, but also different cultural approaches and cultural lenses through which the written word is used to express values and viewpoints. Question about the honors program. Honors program is open to anyone that chooses to participate in it. The honors program is an alternative mechanism that students can use to fulfill the general education curriculum. A student that is interested in pursuing the honors program generally will register for an honors orientation, 1 credit hour seminar, the fall semester of their first year. And then from there, students have kind of free reign to move about the honors program, taking honors courses in their disciplines of choice. The two fundamental differences between honors classes and other classes that satisfy the general education curriculum. The first is an enrollment-based difference. Honors classes cap at 20. Some of the AOI or general education classes have slightly higher caps associated with them, but you will always be in a small discussion-based classroom environment as part of the honors program. And then the second difference is all honors classes have to include as part of their classroom requirements at least one writing assignment that's 20 plus pages in length. So the honors program, in a lot of ways, kind of does what the English writing major does, which is really hone your approach to be very effective with written communication. But because the honors program also offers classes that are typically discussion-based, the honors program also, in a lot of ways, is very good at developing verbal communication attributes. What other questions do you have? How else can we be of help? Do you want to speak a little bit about the fraction of when people make decisions and how we move people to?
While we're waiting on additional questions, I want to kind of talk you through the lifespan of a student when you start in the open enrolled program. When you come in, one of the things that we'll do, as I mentioned in one of the slides, is that you'd be assigned an advisor through our office. And we work closely with students to kind of help get you connected with appropriate classes in your first semester. And during that first semester, really getting you connected with resources that will help you explore and narrow down what you're interested in, even if narrowing down is ruling out potential majors or areas of study. Most of our students tend to declare a major at the end of their first year on campus. So they typically spend a first semester and the second semester exploring various course options, but you can truly declare your major at any point once you start at Drake. And so we had some students halfway through their first semester decide on an appropriate major, and then we get you connected with a faculty advisor in that particular area of study to further assist you in exploring that major as well as planning for the next semester of classes. We do have a handful of students who still are not confident in wanting to make a decision on their major at the end of the first year, and so we have the entire sophomore year to also continue that exploration and discovery to really narrow down what what would be the best fit for you and your future career goals. We typically say that we'd like students to declare a major going into what would be their junior year or third year here on campus, and in doing so can typically keep you on track for that 4-year graduation date. The process for declaring a major is very fluid, and so if at any time you decided the major you did declare is no longer what you are interested in studying, we can easily change your major at any point in time. And in addition, we can easily add on second majors, minors, and concentrations at any point during your time here at Drake as well. So one nice thing to know is that even when you do decide on that major, it is still a very open and fluid process, and we can easily change or add on at any point in time.
I just added something in the text box so that you all kind of get some sense for what differentiates a major, a minor, and a concentration. They differ primarily based on the number of classes you're required to take. Majors are generally in the college 40 to 60 credits. Minors in the college tend to be 20 to 24. Usually anything that we have a major in, we also offer a minor in. And then concentrations are much smaller. They're usually very niche-based, highly specialized, skill-up experiences, and they tend to be 16 to 20 credits. The concentrations that we have right now are in global and comparative public health, leadership, applied behavioral analysis, animal behavior, and we are very soon to be bringing online a concentration in zoo biology and conservation. We also offer an interdisciplinary concentration between the College of Arts and Sciences and the College of Pharmacy in global and comparative public health. Each of those is really just a little snapshot at a particular profession that students at Drake University have expressed interest in, so that's why we have those concentrations. Like I've said before, the majors and the minors kind of mirror one another. Everything that we offer a major in, we also offer a minor in. In terms of Alexis, your question about the different combinations of 3 that you can attempt, it is not unheard of at Drake for individuals to pursue 3 majors at a time. It is a little bit impractical to do so, except if you think about computer science, mathematics, and physics, where there's a lot of overlap in the coursework there. Economics, finance, and marketing, for instance, also have a lot of overlap, and so you can double count classes. About 50% of the students in the College of Arts and Sciences right now are double majors. That seems to be really the attractive dimension that students are moving. About 80% of the students in the College of Arts and Sciences are a major and a minor, so that's even more popular. Alexis, if you're on the honors program, you're really only looking at about 28 total credits that are dedicated to honors coursework. And then, if your major is only, let's say 40 to 50 credits, you've got a lot of overhead that you've still got to clear in order to hit your 124 number for your bachelor's degree. So it's pretty easy to see how somebody like yourself that's interested in the honors program could get a major, do the honors program, and add a minor pretty simply. We also have endorsements, or not endorsements, the wrong word. We also have certifications in language proficiency in Spanish, German, Japanese, Chinese, and occasionally we do offer language coursework in Italian, Russian, and Arabic. So we've got a number of different language options, and those certifications are also right around the 16 credit benchmark. So they're not adding a tremendous credit load to what you're doing. So you can kind of weave together a pretty interesting path of study.
One way that you can maximize the major-minor concentration combinations is also through any AP credit, dual credit that you may be receiving right now in high school. And so you may come in with courses that will cover requirements in a major, a minor, or a concentration that would help you then be able to have room to pick up additional coursework to add on an additional minor or perhaps that triple major. One thing to know about the major, minors, and concentrations is they do not all have to be related. And so if you want to be a psychology major, but you want a writing minor, that's definitely a combination that we could make work here at Drake. A lot of students, however, will play off of similar subjects. So we have some students who are biology majors with a chemistry minor, and the global and comparative public health concentration. There's some overlap in those different programs, and therefore it's easier to pick up multiple add-ons to your degree. And so that's something that we would sit down and try to figure out, what areas are you interested in, how might they overlap, and how could we make all of those pieces work together to get you the degree that you're hoping to achieve, but also in a timely manner.
So I understand that perhaps the microphone on Jenny's computer isn't quite picking up everything that she's saying, so I'll kind of hit the high points of what she just summarized. Jenny started by talking about the idea that there are ways that each of you at your respective high schools can start to play the college quote credit game, and thus free up some additional space in your schedule while you're at Drake University by doing things like, if you've got AP credits, we'll book those in if you get a 4 or a 5 on those exams. Generally speaking, a 4 on an AP exam. See, now she says I'm cutting out. It's got to be could be the wireless. It's not. I'll start typing for a second, and Jenny will talk now.
We can definitely take a look. If you have AP credits or dual credit that you'd like us to review, you are more than welcome to send that my way, and I'm happy to look at it and see how that would apply towards areas that you're interested in exploring. My contact information is right here. And so you can email or call me if you'd like, and we can kind of talk in more detail about what that would look like. If you're on the IB program. Yes, we also accept IB credit. Yep. And so we have, I can't spell which scores you need on those off the top of my head, but we can get you the link to the page to show you what scores would be needed for the IB classes. And that way, it looks like we're going to get you that link right here. And that way you can see which classes would come in. And again, you can sit down and kind of talk through what would that mean for different areas of study and what you would like to potentially pursue while you're here.
I will get the link to the IB articulations in just 1 second. You might want to talk about some of the co-curricular things that you're involved with.
With co-curricular stuff, there's really a million things to get involved with here at Drake. Right away, I was interested in starting to give tours and trying to get people interested in coming to Drake. So I joined Admission Coalition, and that allows me to give tours on visit days and stuff like that. Also, I joined DEAL, which is the Drake Environmental Action League. It's been something that's very important to me. It's been very important to me since I was very little. So those are a couple of things that I'm interested in. I know a lot of people are really interested in Greek life here. I chose not to do it at least my first year. I just wanted to kind of get used to just living here, but I know a lot of my friends are in it and they love it. I know a lot of student athletes too, and they have busy schedules, but they're also very good at keeping track of when they need to work on their studies and stuff like that. So it's very impressive to me that they can do that. There's a lot of other co-curriculars and a lot of choirs and stuff like that. We have 2 really good a cappella groups, which are really fun to watch. And I have a couple of friends who are in the D+ improv team, which is hilarious. There are so many groups here. I can't even name them all, but anything that you want to be a part of, you can. There's so many opportunities, and we're lucky that we have so many here.
One thing that I would add on about getting involved on campus is one of the things we can help you do is determine what's a hobby and what is potentially a career interest. And so Megan said that she's involved with deal and that's a passion of hers, but she's maybe leaning more towards math, computer science for her career pathway. And so we will definitely work on helping you mix what you're interested in with what you'd like to see for your future career pathway, but still remaining connected to some of those other interests that you have, so that when you leave Drake, hopefully we've kind of touched base on everything that you would have liked to explore while you're here.
Okay, we're going to take just a couple more seconds, so if you have additional questions that you want us to answer, I'm happy to kind of stay online for as long as you are all typing back and forth with me. Zachary, I know that you're coming on March 6th, and I will try to get you connected with Craig Owens of the English faculty. And if I can't get him, I'll get you somebody else that can really outline a 4-year course map for what your life in the English major might look like. If you're really interested in drama or you're interested in theatrics, I can probably try to get you a little bit of FaceTime with our theater department as well. Alexis, if there's anyone that I can get you in touch with if you choose to come for an admitted student day. I know it's just a short drive from Lincoln, so I hope you make the trip. If you want to meet with me on any of those admitted student days, I do the gatherings for students that have not formally declared majors on those admitted student days, so I'm happy to sit down and talk with you more about the range of academic programs that we offer in the college and address questions that occur to you between now and then. So I'll give you each a moment to think if there's one more or two more things that you want to ask us, and then we may sign off for the evening. My pleasure. I apologize that I've been cutting out. When I've been cutting out, what I'm saying is really fascinating, very illuminating things. I promise that if you come to Drake, I won't cut out in the middle of our individualized conversations where I'm helping plan your wonderful lives to come. So on behalf of my colleagues here, again, I want to thank you all. I hope to see you as Drake Bulldogs here in the fall of 2015. I encourage you to participate in one of the 3 admitted student days, and I hope to meet you all then. Thank you very much.